Good day everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we will learn more about the lesson 4 or the continuation of the module 4, bread and pastry production, which is all about practice occupational health and safety procedure. My name is Mary Ann Fonte. Okay, so let us begin with the Clean Air Act. So when we say Clean Air Act, what is this? So the Clean Air Act is the name of any of several pieces of legislation aimed at reducing smog and other types of air pollution and less damage of the ozone layer. Philippines Clean Air Act. The Clean Air Act outlines the government's measures to reduce air pollution and incorporate environmental protection into its development plans. It relies heavily on the polluter pays principle and other market-based instruments to promote self-regulation among the population. The Food Processing Concept Clean Air Act. It has been developed for use in large variety of baking and cooking processes. The system provides the perfect combination of vapor extraction and cleaning. The FPC Clean Air Act is able to reduce vapor pollution from the emissions by 80%. The FPC Clean Air Act can be used in a combination with a variety of food processing equipment, including oil fryers, open flame system, hot spiral oven, belt grill systems, hot air tunnels, steam tunnels, grill markers, smoke houses, and infrared ovens. Electrical and Fire Safety Code. Fire safety refers to precautions that are taken to prevent or reduce the likelihood of a fire that may result in death, injury, or property damage. Alert those in a structure to the presence of an uncontrolled fire in the event one occurs. Better enable those threatened by a fire to survive or to reduce the damage caused by a fire. Common fire hazards. Improper use and maintenance of gas stove open create fire hazards. So the following are some common fire hazards. The first one is electrical systems that are overloaded resulting in hot wiring or connections. Next, combustible storage areas with insufficient protection. Next, combustibles near equipment that generates heat, flame, or sparks. Candles. Next is the smoking like the cigarettes, cigars, pipes, lighters, and etc. Next, equipment that generates heat and utilizes combustible materials. Next, flammable liquids. Fireplace chimneys not properly or regularly cleaned. And then, cooking appliances like stoves and ovens. Then, heating appliances, wood-burning stoves, furnaces, boilers, portable heaters. Next is the fire safety tips in the workplace. So here are some basic safety tips that will help ensure you protect your staff in case the worst ever happens and you experience a fire. The first one is anything that is capable of burning should be considered a potential risk. Second, a working ventilation fan should be present as this will help staff escape more safely in the event of a fire due to the smoke and fumes being cleared quicker. The third one is adequate emergency lighting should be installed in battery-powered torches present for staff so as they can find their way out if the power blackens out the building. Number 4. Do not leave unwanted rubbish or items such as waste paper or boxes to accumulate in the workplace, as this represents a serious fire hazard as well as potentially blocking escape routes. Number 5. Ensure that all staff are aware of the fire escape routes and install fire alarm if you don't already have one. Number 6. A major cause of office fires is due to a short circuit at the plug or in an electrical machinery such as computers or heaters. Ensure that any unused power socket is switched off and have your sockets tested annually to make sure they are in proper working condition. Okay, next, electrical safety tips. When doing electrical work or using electrical equipment, you should practice safety to avoid electric shock. So the following are the electrical safety tips. The first one is shut off power to the circuit you are working on and verify it's off. Treat all electrical as having power even after shutting off power. Next, wear rubber gloves and then wear rubber shoes with rubber soles. Use tools with insulated handles. Keep yourself dry. Keep the area around you dry. Wear safety glasses. And then never handle electric switch with wet hands. And then the last one, always report frayed electrical cords and ungrounded electrical cords. Okay, let us proceed to the waste management. But by the way, what is waste management? Waste management is the collection, transport, processing, or disposal, managing and monitoring of waste materials. Waste management procedures and techniques. 1. Waste avoidance is engaging in activity that prevents generation of waste. Number 2, waste reduction is the minimization of wasteful consumption of goods. Number 3, reuse is the process of recovering materials intended for some purpose without changing their physical and chemical appearance. Personal protective equipment. So this personal protective is very important in doing our work. So when we see personal protective equipment or the PPEs, so these are the specialized equipment worn by the employees to protect themselves from health and safety hazards while working. So PPEs in cake making includes but not limited to the following. The first one is the hat. The hat is very important because it is used to restrict the hair from falling. This could be the chef's hat, baker's hat, beret, or bull cap. The second one is the hairnet. Hairnet is worn to keep hair contained. The third one is the jacket. It is a thick white cotton cloth, mostly double-breasted and layered. This is to protect from splattering of boiling liquid and from heat of stove and oven. Some jackets are reversible to hide any spills. The fourth one is the apron. Apron gives legs special protection against spills. The color can be white, black, or any color with the company's logo on it. The fifth one is the pants or the trouser. It protects the legs from spills and splashes. It can be white, black, or black and white stripe. Number 6. Number 6 is the shoes. Shoes is used to protect the feet if something hot spills or something sharp dropped. Number 7. The mask. So the mask is very important, especially nowadays. Mask was worn to prevent the saliva from contaminating the food. Number 8 is the gloves. It is worn to protect food from contamination when hands have burns, cuts, or infection. It can never be a replacement for washing our hands. Okay, let us proceed to the operational safety and health procedures, practices, and regulations. Occupational health should aim the promotion and maintenance of the highest degree of physical, mental, and social well-being of workers in all occupations. So the main focus in occupational health is on three different objectives. So the first one is to maintain and promote workers' health and working capacity. The second one is improve working environment and work. Number 3, develop work organizations and working cultures in a direction which supports health and safety at work, and in doing so also promotes positive social climate and smooth operation and may enhance productivity of the undertakings. Occupational safety and health responsibilities for the workers to ensure their personal safety. So the first one is the first aid. It is the requirement for a first aid kit or a trained first aid person will depend on the number of people in the workplace. Number 2, ergonomics. Ergonomic is crucial in office, yet commonly overlooked. A workstation has correct ergonomics if the alignment of the computer screen, keyboard, person, and chair is in a straight line, with no twisting of the head or body. Number 3, fire control. It is the sources of ignition and combustible material should be separated to avoid potential fires. Number 4, emergency evacuation. Have a documented evacuation procedure which has been communicated to all employees and has been practiced as an evacuation drill at least once each year. The evacuation procedure should differentiate between bomb, threat, and other types of emergencies. Number 5, electrical hazards. All electrical cables should be periodically inspected for integrity and replaced if damaged. Then number 6, chemical safety. You have legal obligations if your office keeps very small quantities of dangerous chemicals. Number 7, housekeeping. Untidy offices with materials placed in boxes or in piles on the floor create a hazardous environment. Not only a trip hazard, but could indicate that there is insufficient storage space, insufficient time for storing materials, or just poor management of the work area. Number 8 is the temperature. Many workplaces have difficulty finding a temperature setting that all workers find comfortable. Number 9, manual handling. Whenever staff are required to lift, shift, or move heavy items, for example, moving stationery supplies in and out of cabinets and printers, photocopiers, or moving quantities of mail, computers, printers, and other office furniture, there are manual handling procedures that should be used to avoid injury. Okay, so that's all for occupational health and safety. So let's always remember that occupational health and safety is designed to create a safe, healthy work environment. It can generally be considered as two separate entities. Occupational safety covers the risk factor in your workplace and potentially safety hazard that could possibly cause injury. So that's all. Thank you and God bless everyone.